Hey, so I realized I haven't really said anything about what Housey Designs is. A lot of people are still confused. I mean, we do absolutely everything on anything that's hand painted art to logo designs to like corporate intro videos for national sales meetings. And so I kind of just want to give a rundown of what it is that we're doing and what our next steps are because we have an amazing opportunity through the Mizzou Entrepreneurial Program to start our own store. So, that being said, Housey Designs is a creative agency. We were established in 2017. My dad sat me down one day, bought me an LLC license, and said, "You have to figure out how to pay me back." And at the time, I was painting little cardboard letters, giving them to my friends, and a lot of people started liking them. So I would just use it for money on the side, not really doing much with it. I never really thought of like what an LLC was. I never thought it would actually grow into anything. But once I started doing corporate logos, doing coolers, and people wanted flasks painted, and I found out there was a very high demand for hand painted art at college, which I never really realized. And so that's how we started. Right now, our product list is like through the roof, but because we do a lot of things. But right now, we're focusing on coolers, shot skis, jean jackets, custom canvases, tattoo designs, logo designs, and yeah, a bunch of things like that. So that's what we're doing right now. And that's kind of how we started. I set a goal for myself to make my in-state at Mizzou, which is $2,000 over the summer, the span between April and September, and I was able to do that, which was awesome. With the help of Ian Haldeman, who is my entrepreneurial advisor, and he's been absolutely amazing, making me read a lot of books, one of them being 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is probably the best book I've ever read in my life, and I'd really recommend it. Our management team at the it's called our penthouse. That's our management team, and so they're required to read it. They would like really help our team just with figure out how to deal with people, making the most out of our business. One of our main goals is to take Housey Designs out of college and expand into the advertising, more of the advertising industry instead of hand painted custom art things that we're doing right now. And so I want to have an office in Chicago. Hopefully that will happen in a few years, maybe 3-4 years out of college, just to get more experience. Throughout this whole process, I've really learned a lot, and I think that's an amazing thing to do is kind of explore what you want to do early because we've definitely made a lot of mistakes, none of which I'm going to really talk about in this video. I will definitely make more videos. I want to do more with like base painting and do fun face painting videos, as well as questions, anything you guys want to hear, and kind of just give updates because we are building a store and that's going to take a lot of work. We're so excited right now. Our team is up to 10 people, which is awesome, and every single one of them is just incredibly talented and has put so much effort into this, which really boosted my confidence, honestly, because it was something where I just wanted to do like little paintings and stuff, and then it grew into people like I never thought that people would want these things, and then that was just an incredible confidence booster. Then after I made my in-state, I was talking to my entrepreneur advisor, and he said that you need to hire somebody, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. So when I sent out applications, Courtney Colbert applied. She is the first employee at Housey Designs. She acted as my assistant and then moved up to our CFO. So she was dealing with finances and everything, and I picked her because one, she's ordered so many things through us, given some amazing feedback, and she is not artistic. So that was awesome because I wanted someone who had an opposite mind because I'm not very good at finance and I needed someone to kind of just keep me in check, so she did that, which was awesome. Then Madison Read introduced herself to me, and seeing that was awesome too because she said, hey, like look at my stuff, I want to paint, and I was like, yeah. And so we interviewed her. Courtney and I both agreed that she would be an amazing fit. She's so good at asking questions. And I tell her this all the time because I just want her to interview people for me because she's amazing at asking questions. When we started the application process in October for the store, we would meet down with a bunch of people, including Tiana Bass, Drew Rogers, Blaine Thomas, Amanda Purchase, Heath Immel, who are all very involved in the entrepreneurial program. And she would just write out all these amazing questions, and so she's fantastic. Also an amazing artist and just very invested, and she just gets me excited, which is awesome. So more about the application process. We started in October and it was due March 1st, and so it was 23 pages long, and so we had to put together a business concept plan, marketing strategy, management and team qualifications and how we were going to operate, the store design, our exit strategy, our financial plan, and all things like that. So they have worked tirelessly, endless meetings helping me put it together. I know Courtney did a lot on the plane to winter break. We finally submitted it, and it was 5 seconds before it was due. It was due 5 o'clock on March 1st, and 3 weeks later we found out that we made it to the next round. So that was a presentation process, and we weren't given any requirements or what to put in our presentation. And so what I wanted to do, and throughout the whole process, is I didn't want to know who my competition was, and I wanted to go into it giving it everything that I had, and if I didn't get it, then I knew regardless that I did everything that I could. And we worked on it crazy early. And so when it came to the presentation, there were 6 people, 6 companies, and only 3 of them got picked to have 3 store spaces. And first one got first pick, second pick, third pick. Tiana Bass is currently in our spot, and so she's helped us out a lot too, given us a lot of her furniture and given us amazing advice. So back to the presentation. It was 20 minutes long, and it was like a Shark Tank style presentation. There were 10 people in the room. It was very intimidating, especially because we had like a week and a half to put it together, and spring break was also during that time. And so we went over and above, and that was our goal, to go over and above in every aspect. And so we put together a video of testimonials, and a bunch of my friends, being the amazing people that they are, I pulled them out from studying for their finals, and they just said amazing things that I don't know if it was just because I was in the room, but it was a really cool video. During the presentation, we did testimonial video, we did face painting in front of them and kind of give them a more in-depth explanation about our financial and our marketing process and what we want to accomplish with that, what we're expecting to make. Courtney did a great job working on that with me. And then we found out the next week. Every single day I would overanalyze everything I said, because I was like, oh my gosh, like there's no way I got it. There's no way I got it. And because honestly, our operating process wasn't as in-depth as it should be, and we're still working on it a little bit. Jokes, and I'm not that funny, and I ruined the entire thing. On Thursday morning, the day before we were supposed to find out, I was panicking, and I was in the middle of planning Mom's Weekend for my sorority. So I decided to delete my email, and I was gonna send it to one of my best friends, and like, here's the password. I don't wanna know if I didn't get it. If I got it, tell me. Otherwise, I don't wanna know, because it's way too stressful for me right now. So I was walking down the stairs, I looked at my phone to delete my email, and then it said at the top, congratulations, you and your team were the top pick for the entrepreneur program. And so I ran right back upstairs, and I screamed like, oh my gosh, Lauren, like I got it. I was so excited. And I was late for my quiz. I did have a quiz. And then I was walking back downstairs, so excited. I started calling a bunch of people, my parents, my advisors, and then it kind of hit me. I'm like, shit, I actually have to follow through with this. Like, this is going to be a ton of work. But I have 10 people to help me with it now, and everybody's just been incredibly helpful, and they make me excited about it. So that's exactly what I needed. And we're still looking for more artists, so if you like to paint and you want to paint for money, let me know. That's kind of the whole program. We start building on July 1st, and our grand opening will be August 19th. But yeah, so then I will just give you guys little updates on what we're doing. We have started like our clothing line. I think the sale ended for that this week. We are just kind of revamping like our operations, trying to figure everything out. We have our interior designer, Natalie, is at Mizzou right now, so she's been helping plan the whole thing. She's been doing like a great job of creating like a whole aesthetic. She did way better job than I could have ever done. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever, please let me know, and I would love to answer them. I will be updating you guys weekly based off of like everything that's going on, also doing face painting videos and just fun things like that. So if you have requests, let me know. But yeah, that's just a little bit about Housey Designs.